Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the I amplifier. For those of you just coming to this, you're gonna have to play a bit of a catch-up to see how we got here to begin with. I will provide a link in the description for that. For the people who have been following and staying along with this, we're gonna hop right to it. We are going to I. Now we're gonna start off where we left off, but there are many ways to do this build. You do not have to follow mine exactly. The reason for that is, remember I told you that we knocked down a bunch of those ceilings over there and put in fillers over here because we were having issues. Those issues no longer exist today in today's game. Are you okay? Okay. You just coughing? Okay, make sure you're not choking. Hey, if you're ever choking, I need you to go like this to me. You take your hands and go just like this. Okay? So I know. And I'll come over and I'll do a little CPR on you, okay? It's to help me breathe again. Okay?
Oh, like the ones where somebody's amazing.
Yes. Okay? Alright. Sorry about that. Let's hop back to it. So those problems no longer exist in today's game, but we still have a lot of the filler that's in here. We spent a lot of time knocking down these walls, rebuilding the walls without the traps inside of them. Alright? Another thing that we knocked down a while ago and transferred it to the bases over there, we had the ceiling that's from here. We had it went all the way back, and it was just dropping down, and this whole thing was trapped out, and every wall, everything in there had a trap, and it was just smashing them. So we took care of the issue by getting rid of the traps and everything that was over there and bringing them and filling them here. But there's a problem with this, right? When you build this and you start placing down the traps, you lose a lot, because you're gonna have to destroy a lot of builds to bring back your build limit. All right, so right now we don't really have a lot of traps built. There are some traps still laying around, right? But if we had to fix this and we had to destroy traps over there just to do this, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to go through and destroy a lot of those ceilings with all those traps that are gonna be placed over there to get back your natural build limit. Because you may knock down a huge section of walls, and it'll say you're still past the build limit because you still have all these traps placed around all of the amplifiers. So you gotta destroy a lot, and then after you destroy a whole bunch, it'll say you have 50 builds. You're gonna have to destroy a lot more, and then it'll say you have 100 builds or 150 builds. Then you can come over here, and then you have to build all that back. But be mindful, as you're thinking you're building here and you're still missing all those builds. So you're gonna have to really build, because then you're gonna spend a lot of time rebuilding and placing all those traps down. So sometimes it can be a little bit of work to do. That's why I don't have a lot of floor traps. I have a lot of ceiling traps. So I just gotta knock down ceilings and then just rebuild the ceilings. And I no longer put a lot of traps inside of here. Okay? Like before we did this, we spent hours destroying everything because every place had a trap. Everything. So it's crazy to even see, like the one blue trap that we had over on D. You know, that's an original trap from years ago. And here we are today, and we destroyed a lot of the original stuff. Now, let's run up here and get to it. I am going to teach you how to reset that meteorite to fall in a specific spot over there. Somebody today in the stream gave me a hard time about my power level being too low. Yeah, I am a 126 right now, but if I were to go in and take all my survivors out, I'd be a natural 134. Pretty close to a 135. I don't know why my power difference has to do anything with this build. But if you guys were questioning that, I just have all of my survivors equipped for trap durability, because when I come in here to place the traps, we want to place max traps. So we're right here where we left off. You're going to build 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Build towards the left, build 1, look up, build 1, look towards the left, build 2, look up, and we're going to build 3. We're going to look up and we're going to build 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look up, build 1, look towards the left, build 2. We're going to look up, build 2, look towards the right and build 2, and we should be back at our starting point, and then fill in the gaps. Drop down, your wall isn't connected, so just build that wall there, place your ceiling, and then we're going to build a pack of 10 by 2s, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right here, we're going to build a 6-pack with rows of 2s, so it's going to be 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to build one more ceiling right here, and that is it for your ceiling over here. Now, like I said, you do not have to stop right here. You can build this straight back, and you can come out here and build this out, and then you can build it straight back. This is a lot of mats right here. We've just left it because we don't need to place these builds any other place. So if we were to destroy some of this, that's okay. Just not going to. We're actually gonna do this build using a lot less traps than the previous build. So I'm not gonna be. So when I come to the tutorial phase of placing down the traps, I'm not really gonna have a lot in there. Okay, we're just gonna see what happens without it for our experiment. But for you guys, you're gonna deck this whole thing out with traps. And you can build this however you want. Like I said, there's multiple ways to build this. Now we're going to get down here and we are going to reset the lava bomb that drops down here. Alright, we're on a short amount of time to do this. So when that lava drops over here, wherever it drops, you're to come right here, build a pad, and then build your wall right there. Okay? So build, then 1, 2, and then build 1, 2, and then 1, then 2. Hop over this wall and build a floor. Build a wall, build the floor, build a wall. Right here, there is no floor under here. Put the pyramid just like this, the wall, build a wall here. Build your pyramid just like this. Under here, there is no floor. Once again, there is no floor. Build the wall, build the pyramid. Under here, there is a floor. Build your pyramid just like this. And that floor that is under there looks just like this. Build it. Build these 4 walls. Build this pyramid. And you are set. When the bomb drops, when the meteorite drops, the lava bomb, it's called a meteorite, it's going to land right there. Now, you do not have to move. You do not have to displace it. You can leave it where it would naturally fall, and it's up there. Alright? You just got to build 3 high. You're not going to have no block offs. You are going to have some block offs. You just got to figure out where it's going to land, and then build around it, and then spam your traps, do your block offs, put your traps in the middle of it. Now, right here, you've got your wall built. You got this wall built. We're going to come right up here and build this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is it for this side. Now, for the rest of this build, the rest of these pyramids, build squares all the way around. So from right here, we're going to drop down. Our next video that we start, we're going to start from right here on top of this pyramid explaining E. Okay? So build this wall, build a floor on top, and put a pyramid on top. And this is where we'll kick off the next video. Now, for the rest of this block off, build your wall. Okay? They're just walls. Okay, they're all empty. And these are the only ones that have pyramids. I know you're like, why don't you use ninja? I can't stand ninjas. I don't really think they're good. They let you bunny hop, but you use a lot of DPS for your weapons and durability, and I'm not into using any of that stuff. So I use the 5-second minigun build, or I use the Teddy build, and infinite Teddy, infinite minigun. I'm never really using my weapons. I don't need to be hopping all over the place like a space monkey, or like I'm pretending I'm playing Halo. I'm in Fortnite. I have builds. Ninjas are really good just for, I think, the MSK. And I don't even do that. I've never even done one of them. Care less. Alright. So, put your builds in. The pyramids. All of these pyramids and boxes are the same way all the way down. So they're all looking the same. And these pyramids switch up on this side. It's just more block offs. There's no floors in here. It's just pyramids and walls. Wall. Floor. Wall. Wall. Around that whole edge. From right here. Push up. This is what it looks like, and the rest of this is empty up here. And these 3 spots down here just have a floor. But the rest of that stuff back there is empty. And you can fill it up with your traps inside of it, traps on the outside. So as the husks push up, they're just getting bombarded by all of your tire traps. Now, if you're doing this build it exactly how I shown, and then we're gonna jump down here, and we made a recycling station forever ago. This is going to get upgraded, by the way. This is gonna get upgraded. I'm just not doing it yet because it tells me what traps I need to place there. So down here, you're gonna place your square, another square, and you're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 floors, 8 ceilings all the way back on both sides, 8 walls, and you're only going to do 7 walls on the back side because there's an opening here. Okay, so build it just like that. You can no longer build these. I explained that in the last video for the new people who are watching. Now when you go to place this wall, it gives you a door. So, and there it is. So you can't place these, that's old school. You don't even need them there, but you can just place 2 small ones like that instead. But the big ones are gone. No longer can do them. Okay, so this build is done. This whole thing is done. This is a recycling station. They are going to walk up. They're going to come down here and I am aggroing the husks from this point right here. They're getting hit. They're getting pissed off. They're going to hit these walls. If I remove this and this up here, they'll just walk and come right down here. But I'm just trying to kill them all. And they're not going to make it. You do have the tornado that's going to land over here. I don't even care. I don't repair anything that's over here. We are going to be placing traps and everything up here and some stuff up here. Other than that, we're not placing no traps back there. I'm just going to do an experiment to see how well it works or if it works at all. But for your build, you would put traps in all of them. And basically, we are spamming the traps with this build. Right? We're at our build limit without builds. Most people are telling you to do the build and place their traps, and you're losing out on the amount of traps you can actually build. There is really nothing more that I have to say about... Oh, yeah, you're probably wondering what this is. Okay, so this is forever old. I don't even know if it works. This is something that we did years ago, many years ago. That's just staying there. That was kind of our original thing that we did. So I'm just leaving it. I don't want to destroy it. It's like, remember when we were a noob, we built this type of thing. We do have a little recycling station back here. I don't even think it works. It just force the husk up. They land. They go on this little loop-de-loop where they land up top and they come back around. And they're basically just walking and just falling. It used to work. Doesn't really work no more. If a husk does get back here, they don't do anything. They just fall off the ledge and then they just come right back through here and do this recycling thing. It does not work like it used to, but it's just going to stay there because, once again, that is original. We do have a little block off right here where they drop down. You can place that with traps. You can place traps back here. You can even make a floor back here to where when they drop down, they land on a floor, then they start getting zapped, and they have to go through another floor and another floor and another floor, all the way to drop down. We used to have that. We got rid of that to build in other areas. And we're talking, we had a floor that went from here all the way up. And every floor was just littered with traps all the way down. And then if they broke through, they broke through, but they really didn't. Sorry, our floor started here. And it just went up. All the way up. Reached out to the sides. We no longer have that. We destroyed that a long time ago, and the only thing we left was this. This was built into the floor structure. A long time ago, when we were playing this, these never reset, so we had to manually repair. We had to like hit 1, 2, 3. We had to hit the wall 20 times to knock it down and put a new trap on there, or just repair it. I mean, it was crazy back then. We don't have to do that now. Now it just kind of resets. But anyways, this video is done. I will catch up in the next one. I will see you in the next one, and we're gonna start it from this point right here. This is where we're gonna be at, and this is going to be our starting point for E. Now, E doesn't have a lot. It does have a lot, but it doesn't have a lot. It's a very good build. It probably could be better. I could knock stuff down, but like I said, I like shooting, so there is going to be a point in time here where I am going to end up be pulling out my plasmatic discharger, and I'll just be shooting from there down to here. I don't have to, because they really don't even make it that far. I just do it because there's smashers come through, and the smashers are all out here, and I just start smacking them with my plasmatic discharger. Lots of smashers that way. Smashers come from the other side too, but it's okay. None of the smaller husks really do anything. They don't even make it up in any way, shape, or form. But we will hop into this video the next time, and we are going to be starting it from right here. So GG, I will provide a link in the Discord. I will provide a link in the description to join the Discord. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow that one. And GG, have a great night, everybody, and thank you for watching.